get to deal with our beloved United Methodist Church, too. Because in the midst of all of this, I don't know if you all read, we made the front page of the Star Tribune. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. But you may have heard this week that the United Methodist Church has decided how it's going to deal with its schism, how we're going to deal with how we treat each other, how we're going to be a denomination. And folks, a lot of people have said, oh, we've decided. We haven't decided nothing. A group of leaders have come up with a plan. You know, the hard part is there's 6 more plans. But they're all going to what we call a general conference. It will be right here in Minnesota. It'll be right down the street in Minneapolis in May. And delegates from all over the world. And the paper says we're the 2nd largest Protestant denomination. We are in the U.S. We are the world's largest Protestant denomination. We are a global church. And they will all be coming to Minnesota to solve this schism inside. And a lot of people are asking me, well, what are we going to do and what does this mean? We don't know. We don't know what's going to be decided. We do know that there is a schism in our church that is getting deeper and wider, and we know that the current politics of our age have infiltrated our church because the way we talk about each other is terrible. It's just terrible. And so we'll deal with it. And we'll work through it, and we'll try. And a lot of people ask me, well, what does this mean? I don't know what it means. I do know that the church I have served my entire life is hurting, is breaking apart. Will we have a schism? Yes. There will be a divide. It will happen. It's happened to us before. And so what do we do as Brooklyn United Methodist Church? Folks, here's what we're going to do. We've got issues that we have to face as a church. And they're not going to go away. So let's tackle them. Let's just face them. Let's take the next few months leading up to May and what the General Church can do, and let's take a good hard look at who we are. And folks, here's what I want to tell everybody. If you're thinking of leaving us, no. Be part of the solution. This is your church. This is who we are, and we're going to come together and we're going to talk. And what we are going to do is follow Jesus Christ. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to live by one word with each other. And it is the word the United Methodist Church is built upon. We're going to talk about grace. And we're going to extend it to every single person that enters these doors. That's who we are. My plan is to form a couple teams. One, a racial reconciliation team. Folks, right now in our current culture, right here in the Brooklyns, we are struggling with different cultures and races. We are. And so why not have the one church in the whole area that is multicultural? Just face it and talk about it. We need to talk about race and how it affects us. We need to talk about racism. We need to talk about how it affects our neighbors, ourselves, everyone around. So a team of people who will struggle with that issue and bring things to us. So if you'd like to be part of that, let me know. We're going to put a team of people that are going to talk about racial reconciliation and what we can do as a church to overcome it and to remain a multicultural church. Then there's already a team. Hi, Diane. Diane, wave. She looked at me like, you're not going to bring me up, are you? Well, Diane started a lay team of people who are going to look at reconciling team, deal with the LGBTQ issues that are all over the paper, all over our culture, all throughout our pews. And they're going to lead us in a process. What I like about it is Pastor Henry and I aren't leading it, they are. A conversation with us about real issues that affects people's souls. They're going to talk about it. I've already had a few people, if they talk about it, I'm going to leave. No, you're not. That's what we do. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to struggle. We're going to open up our Bibles. We're going to open up our hearts, and we're going to talk to each A third team that I'm asking us to start is one that just deals with our immigrant communities. They're struggling, and they're here. Someone told me the other day that they think the Brooklyns are made up of 25% are immigrants. 25%. That's a lot of people. That's a little higher in Brooklyn Center and a little lower in Brooklyn Park. And how do we help integrate new cultures and new Christians into who we are as a church? So we're going to deal with that. One of the other things we're doing as a church is called MCCI. You've heard about it. It's been in the newsletter. I know it's kind of church boring stuff, so I'll forgive you for not reading it. But what it is a cohort of pastors led by Sue Nelson Kibbe, a National United Methodist person who helps revitalize churches. And she meets with me and a group of clergy once a month, and we're learning and we're growing. It's the Missional Church Consultation Initiative. They're going to have a whole weekend where a whole team of them come to us, help us evaluate who we are and who we are called to be as a church. We're going to make a couple of key decisions on how we move forward. So we're going to use this MCCI process to help us with things like racial reconciliation, to help us with whether we become a reconciling congregation, to help us with our immigrant community, to help us how we follow Christ into our future and what it means. And at the same time all that is going on, our denomination will be making huge decisions about our future. But we'll use that time to get ourselves ready so no matter what our denomination says, we know what God calls us to be. Now it does look like the United Methodist Church will remain. And a group of people, a small group in our church, seem to be wanting to split off. And the paper is correct. There is like $25 million we'll give them. I didn't know the United Methodist Church had $25 million laying around. I'd like to get a hold of some of that. But we'll see how that works out. But they're going to maybe start another Methodist denomination. Who knows? But here's what I know. As a church over the next few months, we are going to love God and love neighbor. We are going to reach new people, and we're going to heal a broken world. And we are going to try to figure out how we can become a church for everyone. Saints and sinners. Left and right. Straight and gay. Black and white. We're going to try to figure this out. How we can be a church for everyone. What can we do? Folks, give. I need you to give the vows you gave when you joined the church. I need you to give your prayers. I need you to give your presence. Be here. Be part of this. Prayers, presence. I need you to give your gifts. Those that God has gifted you with, those material gifts we need to give, folks. And be a very healthy church. And we just witness to our faith. I need you to give that. So that's what we're going to do over the next few months. We're going to have some conversations with each other. And everything, the foundation of what it will be grace. Grace. Now, I'm going to warn you, as we go through this process, it may get a little hot and heated. That's okay. If you don't think that's ever happened in the church before, I want you to read the book of Acts and focus on the disciples. Those guys went at each other like you wouldn't believe. I think Paul wanted to deck Peter most of the time. You can see it in there. It comes this close for them to start beating on each other. They did not like each other. But they followed Jesus. And it all worked out. So will Brooklyn United Methodist Church. That's who we're going to be, folks. So the next few months, talk with us. Be part of the conversations. That's who we're going to be.